It's warm. In New York City, right?
India. So next to Georgia.
Run to the forest! How much
Oh my
gas
God,
did you
how
put
are you not
inside this?
moving, Matt?
Yeah, man, it feels like a sauna.
It feels like a steam room.
We're sorry, Matt's at the burn unit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
No crying.
Ooh, look at this guy.
What happens if I got the buttons right?
Ooh, that's like perfect. Work it, girl.
I've done this before.
Our best
Yeah,
deal
absolutely.
on
It's
every
nice
iPhone,
on.
including up to $800 off the Epic iPhone 13 and iPhone 13 Pro.
Suck it in. Ty's good?
No.
Of course, that right there.
Oh, the big dimple.
What the dimple?
It's like a problem.
Okay, and you girls on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go hug up!
You look so good.
Do a little twirl, show them the back.
You look stunning.
Who's crying?
Back, man. You can't let it loose yet. It won't stop.
Oh my gosh. It's really happening. No turning back now. He wrote Campbell, because that's my name.
She kicked the shit out of mine. She's gonna be so disappointed.
He called me Campbell, so.
You do?
Aww.
Yeah. What is it?
A ring holder. It says Lennon with our date on it.
Nice.
So sweet.
Reach where they're wedding on the right. Really? Yeah. 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 So it's like
She made me.
you look at her watching. Yeah.
No. I should probably. Any idea? Yes. But I can't say. Is this related to that, or is it separate?
I think they're combined.
Okay. She's gonna love that photo of obvious confusion. Just,
Oh my gosh.
Well, now I'm confused. This is awesome. Is this just like a Scrabble? Scrabble, like I don't. This is insane. That is awesome. Just have a big Scrabble board. Very cool.
Maybe some specific words that you're not going to get it done before we do.
Right. So what is the
Under pressure? What's the protocol?
So what is?
I am
Cut the video.
Yeah, cut
That's a lot of letters. Do you know that we're guys?
What am I supposed to? Is it all supposed to?
I'll take it off later.
I'm
sure something. Huh? Thank you. This is exactly what I want for my
We got
wedding.
that right there.
Yeah, I was told to just
Happy, maybe? We're probably
wear the
happy.
same thing. Like,
Alright, who's good with words? Lawyer. Where's the lawyer?
That would be.
There we go. He's right here.
all I'm saying is if you don't solve it, you can't get married, so I mean.
This is Dad, we're gonna need some help over here. This is.
Alright, what do we got?
There's a lot of letters.
What do all of us together?
I don't know if there was something.
There's some significance. Columbus has to be in
I think
there.
there's a beat. And then I saw I, so I don't know if she's trying to do like.
Beat Indiana?
Oh, did I see it?
Beat the clock.
You could spell Miami.
Oh yeah, what if it's set up like a Scrabble and then you're like really confused?
Yeah, we don't have the board. Where's the board?
So then I'm guessing there's a Matthew in there.
Yep.
Could there be a Lennon too? Probably a Lennon.
T. Is there another T? Yep.
Oh, there you go. There we go. Okay.
So now it's either Lindsay or Campbell.
Yeah, there's a Y. There needs to be an ER there.
Yeah, Lindsay, ER.
Matthew beat Lindsay. That's not a good story.
Oh yeah, Fiona.
Fiona?
Brutus.
Fiona, Lindsay.
Okay.
Fiona LeBron.
LeBron, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have another beat, right? B.
R.
Oh man, this is gonna get real complicated. How long did she expect you had?
Yeah, maybe a little heads up on the timeline. Open present.
Open
30
present.
minutes ago.
An hour, yeah. With an hour to spare.
And Campbell.
Brutus.
No.
Is there another R that you could be using?
Well,
LeBron, Brutus.
yeah, when you think about it, it doesn't have to be Brutus connected with that R.
There's no other R.
Let's see on the R on the board.
Oh, yeah, there's no other R.
But it could be connected with a U or a T or
Right.
Lennon.
But then you can't spell Brutus.
Yeah, you can.
There's only one R.
So like,
Lennon's a...
you've got Matthew, so you've got a T there.
Right, but there's only one R.
Maybe the
But-
LeBron.
but
Maybe
it-
there
but it
is
could
no
go
LeBron.
if it was going if it was going
it's just
vertical.
Fiona and
Okay.
So it doesn't have
LeBron
to be
could
connected
be
to the
a
R.
decoy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
yeah.
Unfortunately, a decoy.
Very unfortunate decoy.
I'm impressed with this, honestly.
So and Matthew doesn't have to be first
So
either.
then O-N.
You already know the way that it's supposed to be set up.
I know nothing. What we can't have though is the groom sweating this out.
I'm literally sweating this
So
out.
it's not. You don't have to solve it before going.
Okay.
You are very.
The competitive
So we got
edge.
Matthew, Lindsay,
How much
Campbell,
time is he
Fiona,
out?
Brutus, Lennon.
We know we have all the buzzwords.
We have all the buzzwords.
Wait, does Lindsay know how it is?
Oh, yeah.
That's the
This is by design.
Takes us on honeymoon. I still can't figure it out.
See, then, like,
He's gonna think about it all day.
Okay.
You're gonna be like doing your vows, like, where does the end go?
Matt's like, no, I am literally sweating.
I'm gonna actually use this handkerchief today, I think.
Speaking of which,
I'm ready whenever you are, Lindsay, so you tell him. Okay, turn around. Oh no.
You are gorgeous.
I think I lost $100.
You are so beautiful.
Just bet $100
Let's bet on things that are guaranteed. You are so stunning. And you're ready.
No crying. No crying.
I'm not crying. You are
Okay, we're done.
unimaginable.
Samantha, I didn't take on it.
Would you bet with Samantha?
Yes.
Uh-oh. She knows it pretty well.
Just look at each other. Just enjoy your moment. It's your wedding day. Like,
No talk. We're done talking.
How about them cups?
Everyone's Buddha totem.
Wow.
The leprechaun, get him!
all right, now you guys.
She bet your sister $100 she wasn't going to cry today. Okay?
What?
Very, very, very stoic, not crying a drop. Looked at her dad.
Look how
he started crying. She started
Oh,
crying.
yeah.
Oh, so nice.
I'm sure you haven't cried at all yet today,
Oh,
right?
no, not at all. Now there's your mother.
crying. You look so neutral.
You look incredible. You do have sleeves.
I have sleeves.
Are we allowed to kiss beforehand?
You can loosen up a little. That was a tight
right.
kiss. We did it.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Oh, you look beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I love
Congratulations.
it. Thank you. You're cute.
We did it.
Really nice.
It's already over.
There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day.
Hey, ready, set, go. Woo!
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along. To the world you'll see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. A million dreams, a million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
lion couple. She's now in your care, but Papa Lion's always here.
Who gives us bread today?
My wife.
You can all be seated.
I'm shaking.
Take a deep breath. Welcome everyone to this wonderful day. It's great to have everyone together to celebrate the union of Matthew Lennon and Lindsay Schweitzer as husband and wife. Together, we all get to share in the joys of their wedding, both with the outward celebration of this occasion and with our own internal appreciation for the love surrounding it. Matt and Lindsay, just for a split second, I'd like you to take a deep breath and look out at all the people that are here to celebrate just with you. That's actually an awesome moment to take in, so I want to make sure you had that. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Nick, and I've had the pleasure of knowing these two for many years now. I met them both in college, and we've been friends ever since then. This is also my first time doing a wedding ceremony, speaking to this many people at one time, and honestly being in any position of power whatsoever. So you can imagine I feel pretty great right now. Did you know that it's apparently only $10 to legally be able to perform a marriage? So yeah, you could either go get a large lunch at Chick-fil-A, you could get about a third of a tank of gas, or you could legally bind two individuals together in marriage. So Matt and Lindsay, my hope is that when all of this is over, I can give you the best return on investment as possible. And that way, the next time you get hungry or your low fuel light comes on, you're still happy with your choice in officiant. Now, when I first met Lindsay, she was very quiet and shy. In fact, for the first year that I knew her, we hardly spoke much at all. I later found out that Lindsay was just having a rough time that year. And the next year, we were at gymnastics practice, and Lindsay was happy and cracking jokes and had a bright smile on her face. And now this had happened for a few days in a row, and I was so surprised at how seemingly out of character this was for Lindsay, that it was then that I made the choice in my mind to walk straight up to her and say, "Wow, I'm so glad you're fun now." Yep, that's the guy that I want to do my wedding ceremony one day. For those of you that actually know Lindsay, as I've come to know her, you already know that happy, fun, and cheerful is the normal Lindsay. She's a person that hasn't seen you for a day and will come up and give you a big hug like she's not seen you in months. If you ask her to, she'll be there to help you with anything that she has the capability to help with. And she'll help you plan out anything. No, really, she loves to plan. And since she's been planning today for over a year, I'm pretty sure that breath that was taken by the third person in the third row sitting back there, that was planned out according to the plan. She's a truly great person, and in all honesty, I'm better for having met her. Now, when I met Matt for the first time, quite honestly, I was intimidated. Not intimidated out of fear, because those of you that know Matt, he's a genuinely amazing person, and it's very easy to become friends with him. But I was afraid that if I ever became friends with him, and I got a girlfriend of my own, that she would leave me for him. I mean, the man is muscular, he has great hair, and he is absolutely hilarious. I'd think to myself, surely in some way, shape, or form, he has to be a jerk, right? And then promptly he would go give the shirt off of his back to a homeless man while holding a puppy he just adopted. So yes, these two people are absolutely wonderful as individuals, and I am so excited to see how they progress together as husband and wife. Now, in this day and age, everyone is looking for the keys to everything. I'm sure you could go on YouTube or any major bookstore and find endless resources for the keys to building wealth, or the keys to living a happier life, or the key to unlock your six-pack. Likewise, there are many people that have written books on the keys to marriage and the keys to a successful marriage, But I think the one-size-fits-all strategies miss the mark a bit here. I don't think that there are a set of keys to have a great marriage. Rather, I think that marriage is more akin to a beautiful home with a real lock and key. Just like a real key, each marriage has its own unique characteristics that fit perfectly for the ones involved. If you work together, you have the ability to unlock the wonderful, plush home of marriage that you build together. And I'm saying this house is amazing. It has a glorious man cave for Matt to sit and watch the Buckeyes with a ranch dressing fountain, and a room just filled absolutely to the brim with puppies for Lindsay to roll around and play with. Good, I had pause for laughter there. Now I do think that there is an absolute. Just as keys are made of metal, your key to marriage will be made of love. But it is how you each work together to shape and reshape that love that will truly unlock your marriage's full happiness. Now, I have been married for over an entire year. So I have a bit of expertise in the realm of marriage. So I do have 3 pieces of advice that I believe you can both use to help shape your key. Number 1, don't stop working at loving each other. If you get into an argument, talk it through together, apologize, and truly try to see what it is that hurt the other person or what happened to cause the disagreement. Try to approach everything with understanding first rather than trying to fix right away. Number 2, check yourself often. Sometimes you'll get into a mindset of, I'm the main character, and this is how I get to where I want. If you can check yourself often, you can catch yourself in this thinking and then correct yourself that it's about what you both want. It's about what's best for each of you and what can further your lives together. And lastly, cherish every moment together. When the honeymoon is over and some time has passed and you're alone together with a whole weekend, no plans, the dogs are chomping away on their toys and you're doing chores or reading a book or watching TV, everything is just as normal could possibly be. It's those moments that I want you guys to try and fully take in. Steal a glance at each other and just think to yourself how fortunate you are truly to have found the person that makes you complete and happy and safe. Again, these 3 things are not the keys to help you shape they are rather to help you shape your own key. And I have full faith that if you keep these things in mind and keep each other first in your hearts, that you will have a wonderful, long, and blessed marriage. Now, Matthew and Lindsay have prepared vows of commitment to share with one another. Matt, would you like to begin?
I would. Lindsay, today I take you to be my wife. I join my life with yours. I promise to love and honor you, to treasure you and to respect you, to walk with you side by side in joy and sorrow. I vow to be honest, caring, truthful, to love you as you are and not as I want you to be, and to grow old by your side as your love and best friend. I give you my hand, my heart, my love from this day forward.
Lindsay, your turn.
Matthew, today I take you to be my husband. I join my life with yours. I promise to love and honor you, to treasure you and to respect you, to walk with you side by side in joy and sorrow. I vow to be honest, caring, and truthful, to love you as you are and not who I want you to be, and to grow old by your side as your love and best friend. I give you my hand, my heart, my love from this day forward.
Matthew and Lindsay, please join hands. Matthew, do you take Lindsay to be your wife and your partner in life, to honor, cherish, and love her from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, for all of your days?
I do.
Lindsay, do you take Matthew as your husband and partner in life, to honor, cherish, and love him from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness, and in health for all of your days?
I do.
May I please have the rings? Thanks. Thanks.
No.
Yeah, just put it on.
Okay.
Take this for a second. And will you? All right. The wedding ring's circular shape is a symbol of the unending power of love between two beings. It has no beginning and no end. You should wear these rings proudly and let them remind you each day of your commitment to one another. Matthew, you ready? Please repeat after me. I, Matthew, give you, Lindsay, this ring.
I, Matthew, give you, Lindsay, this ring.
I give you all that I am and all that I will be.
I give you all that I am and all that I will be.
Please accept it as a symbol of my love.
Please accept it as a symbol of my love.
Lindsay, it's your turn. Please repeat after me. I, Lindsay, give you, Matthew, this ring.
I, Lindsay, give you, Matthew, this ring.
I give you all that I am and all that I will be.
I give you all that I am and all that I will be.
Please accept it as a symbol of my love.
Please accept it as a symbol of my love.
Family and friends, by the power vested in me, by the grace of God, and by the state of Ohio, I am pleased to pronounce Matthew and Lindsay to be husband and wife, sealed together today by both law and love. Matthew, you may now kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Matthew and Lindsay Ledden.
This will be everlasting love. This will be the one I've waited for. This will be the first time anyone has loved me. Oh, I'm so glad you found me in time, and I'm so glad that you rectified my mind. This will be an everlasting love for me. Oh, loving you is so kind of wonderful because you've shown me just how much you care. You've given me the thrill of a lifetime and made me believe you've got more thrills to spare. Oh, this will be an everlasting love. Oh, yes, it will now. You brought a lot of sunshine into my life. You filled me with happiness I never knew. You gave me more joy than I ever dreamed of. And no one can take the place of you. Well, this will be you and me. Yes, I'll be eternally hugging and squeezing and kissing and pleasing together forever, forever, whatever. Yeah, 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 yeah. You and me. So long as I'm living true love, I'll be giving to you. I'll be serving 'cause you're so deserving. Hey, you're so deserving. You're so deserving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, love, love, At the sunrise, I opened up my eyes, and at the first light, there you are, staring back at me with a heart so free, and I just wanna be where you are. Today's a good, good day. Today's a good, good day. Today's a good, good day. Today's a good, good day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the bustling is done, and it is now time to welcome in the parents and the wedding party. First, let's put our hands together and welcome in John and Sherry Lennon, the parents of the groom. Keep that applause going as we welcome in the parents of the bride, Sarah and Mark Schweitzer.
Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your
It is now time to welcome in the wedding party. So first up, let's put those hands together and welcome in bridesmaid and sister of the groom, Patricia Lennon, and groomsman, Samuel Rulership. Next up, let's welcome in bridesmaid and sister of the groom, Samantha Lennon, and groomsman and brother of the bride, Chris Schweitzer. Well, next, welcome in bridesmaid Kelly Powers and groomsman Chris Adams. Next up, we have bridesmaid Haley Powell and groomsman Paul Riggers. Next up is Aaron Bannon and groomsman Kyle Looney. Now put those hands together for bridesmaid Tracy Murrah and groomsman Brandon Thornton. Now entering the room, bridesmaid Leslie Henson and groomsman Mitch Newman. Now let's have a very big round of applause for maid of honor, Lauren Klein, and best man, Cole Dorsey.
Anticipating what you're gonna do with my love. In your arms you will hold me,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it is that time. Why don't we all get on our feet and let's put our hands together and welcome in, as it is now my absolute pleasure to welcome in the new Mr. and Mrs. Matthew and Lindsay Lennon. out there on the dance floor. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please take your seats. We're now going to watch as they celebrate their first dance as a bride and groom.
There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but see that you'll bring me along to the world you'll see. To the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me alive. A million dreams I think of.
Let's give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Lennon. Now, Matthew and Lindsay, don't take your seats just yet. I think right now we are going to head over to cut the cake. We're going to get the ceremonial things done right now, so that way the cake can be cut. Desserts will be ready later, but we're going to go right into the cake cutting, and then right after that, we'll have a quick toast, and then salads will be out.
That is the stupidest cake I've ever seen.
It's perfect.
They always taste good.
Peanut colored. What?
Let's give it up for him, everybody. Put those hands together.
That was the saddest cake to be with a
That is delicious, though.
Okay. Oh boy.
All right, now as they make their way back to their seats, I'm going to come out and meet Mark Schweitzer, the father of the bride, hand the mic off for a quick welcome toast. Mark Schweitzer, everyone.
First, thank you all for being here tonight on this very special occasion, wonderful celebration. It's great to see all of you here. From the first days, we knew we had a very special girl to take care of, love, and nurture. She was a typical little girl growing up. She could entertain herself when she was about 2 by taking a piece of paper, any piece of paper would do, and hand creating micron-sized confetti. Hours of entertainment, quiet as a mouse. Lindsay was a great sleeper, never cried, provided you were either constantly in motion in a rocking chair or walking the floor. As she grew up, the routine varied just a little bit. Sometimes it was singing her to sleep, sometimes rocking her and just talking, listening to music. And when she finally fell asleep, it was the ninja crawl out of the bedroom so she wouldn't wake up. And then 2 or 3 hours later, there'd be the pitter patter of little feet down the stairs and into the family room. I wasn't asleep yet. She showed an early proclivity for following the rules. While making breakfast for Lindsay and her brother, Chris, I heard a small voice call out, "Daddy, come look at me." So I put down the spatula, walked to the stairs where I thought I heard her voice, and there she is at the top of our 2-story flight of stairs, on the wrong side of the railing. A gymnast was born and celebrated that activity for 19 years. Several years later, if we had been paying attention to the signs that she was exhibiting, we would know what the path for her career choice was going to be. We were in the middle of a home renovation, and they were installing our front door, which is a custom solid oak door. And she turned to the supervisor and said, "The left doorknob is lower than the right." I said, "No, it's not. It's perfectly aligned." She persisted. He said, "Okay, so his crew could get moving forward." It was, "Okay, I will measure it." It was 2 millimeters off. From then on, it became really clear that when Lindsay said something, you should really pay attention to it. And when she provides feedback, she really has done her research and knows what she's talking about. From day one, Lindsay has shown strength, determination, passionate pursuit of her goals and dreams. She doesn't look back except to learn from what has happened and just always moving forward with a plan in place to achieve what she needs to be done. It's no surprise to us that Lindsay found Matt. Even a little thing called COVID couldn't interfere and wouldn't get in the way. Buying a house, adding 2 puppies to the family, and the 4 attempts by Matt to propose. So Matt, we've learned, is a great planner too, so plan A didn't work, plan B didn't work, plan C didn't work, but finally plan D worked, and we could not be happier. Drum roll, please. From the first time we met Matt, Sarah and I knew without a doubt that he was a keeper, even though he is an avid Browns fan. We won't hold that against him. It wasn't just the glances between each other and the tangible, almost electric connection that they shared, even way back then. Our first meet the guy was at a local breakfast restaurant. He was polite, funny, engaging, and those are just some of the adjectives we could use to describe Matt. We were in the middle of a conversation when he very politely excused himself and rushed out the door. It's like, well, this is an interesting behavior, but not if you knew Matt. He ran out to help an elderly couple into the restaurant, get them through the door with their walker, and seated into the lobby while we were waiting. Absolutely the guy that Lindsay needed in her life, and she is in excellent hands. And to Matt and Lindsay, a marriage is when, in the eyes of God, to become one. I'm a strong believer in that. But also know that the intent was not to lose yourself in each other. Always make time and create opportunities to maintain experiences that you can share together. But save room for your individual likes, joys, celebrate your friends individually and together, and move forward. Marriage is not a 50-50 partnership. Sometimes it's 0 and 100. And other times it's 100 and 0. Be there for each other, and also know that you're never alone in this journey. Just look around you. The Schweitzer clan and the Lennon clan are joined together in your corner, along with all of your friends. To Matt, I will pass on one phrase that was passed along to me, and I found value over the years. Use it often. Yes, dear. And finally, if the Schweitzers heralded from anywhere but Germany, our crest would have a lion on it. Not because we're the kings of the jungle, far from that, but it's because we are fiercely loyal and protective of our families. Today, it is much joy that Sarah and I propose a toast to Lindsay and Matt as they begin their journey as their own pride welcome to a new pride, a new life. Here's to Lindsay and Matt. Slancha. And before we serve, I would just ask for a moment of prayer as we move forward. Let us pray. Gracious God, as the wedding at Cana was blessed by your Son's presence, please bless this gathering of family and friends as we celebrate the marriage of Lindsay and Matt. Be with them, guide them, and protect them from all harm. Be with all gathered in your presence when we travel back home. We also ask your blessing on the food that is about to be served and those who have prepared it and served it. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're going to turn our attention to the front table as it is time for the ceremonial toasts. At this time, I'm going to make my way over and hand this microphone off to Lauren Klein, the maid of honor, and a fellow DAAP grad school survivor. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Klein.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lauren. I am one of Lindsay's best friends from grad school. Go Bearcats! From the moment that Lindsay and I met on the first day of orientation, we immediately became attached at the hip. We did everything together, and at this time, Matt wasn't in the picture. We bonded over wine and margaritas. Shout out to Ryan from Los Patrios, who would always have a margarita sitting at our table by the time we sat down. Though this time was short-lived, I did get to experience single lady Lindsay, even if it was only for a small second. I learned so much from her. She was strong, confident, and only allowed the people into her life that made it more meaningful. We were there for each other through the ups and downs of the single dating life. And I will never forget the day that you called me at your breaking point. You said to me a few days before New Year's, "This is my year. I'm gonna go out and have fun. Boys don't exist." And I was never more proud of you in that moment. Then came Lindsay's interest in a rising smartphone app of 2016. Not a dating app, but Words with Friends. For those of you that don't know, Lindsay and Matt started talking over an exciting game of online Scrabble. A few days after her New Year's resolution, I got another call. "So, yeah, about that whole dating thing. Yeah, I actually went on a date." You could imagine the shock look on my face when I realized we weren't even a single day into the new year, and she had already broken her New Year's resolution. Clearly the rules were meant to be broken because we wouldn't be standing here today. Matt, from the moment we met, I could tell you were a laid-back, hilarious, and caring guy, and you made it a point to get to know me as you were getting to know my best friend. You gave me the opportunity to grow with the two of you, and I can't thank you enough for that. Lindsay, Okay. You are one of the most hardworking, strong, a little sassy, and incredibly intelligent women I've ever met. As much as I've loved my time with single lady Lindsay, I couldn't be happier that you found the man of your dreams and to do every weird and silly thing with, and then has become your best friend. You both have incredible qualities that balance each other out, balance being the crucial word. Laugh at each other's flaws because they're the part of the reason why you love each other. Yeah, I know, you're gonna look at each other and say, ooh, gross. But continue to motivate each other and be the best versions of yourselves. I'm incredibly happy that Lindsay broke her New Year's resolution for the man of her dreams. You two are perfect for each other, and I can't wait to watch you grow as husband and wife. Everyone, please raise a glass to Matt and Lindsay. Cheers.
Let's give a round of applause for Lauren. Now Lauren's gonna pass the mic off right now to the best man, basically Matt's brother, Cole Dorsey.
Hey everyone. Lauren, I just want to say that was a beautiful speech, and it really is a beautiful thing to see how much you love your best friend. But I think everyone's going to see that I love Matt more after my speech. All joking aside, that was a great speech. So my name is Cole, and I've known Matt pretty much my entire life. We grew up across the street from each other. Our families have always been extremely close. And the funny thing is, what really brought us together as friends, it's two simple words, and those words are Capri Suns. Yes, I'm talking about the little juice boxes that we've all drank in as children, but as a young child, I realized that the Lennons had the most Capri Suns on the block. And I needed any excuse I could get to get over to their house, and my excuse was right here to my left. So, I would go over to their house. Half the time I didn't even knock on the door. I just walked in, threw a couple Capri Suns back. I would hang out with Matt for a few hours, pretend to be his friend, and then get a few to go on the way out. But we had an amazing childhood together. I could go on and on about the amazing memories, trick or treat, just playing outside, riding bikes, street football, goes on and on. But I think the moment that we really started becoming close was high school. And for those of you that don't know, Matt was always 2 grades above me. And there were obviously 2 years where he was in high school and I was in middle school. And no fault of his own, I felt a little bit left behind. I kind of felt like I lost a friend just because we were 2 very different places. And then the time came for me to go to high school. And when I was a freshman, that was about the time that Matt started driving. And conveniently, I broke my leg in a football game, so he was kind of forced to give me rides to school. But I don't think he'll ever understand how much that meant to me, just because I felt like I got my best friend back. And all the great memories we had in high school, we were very studious. We never skipped school. We were very well behaved. And then the time came for Matt to go to college. And so he went to Miami University. And once again, I a little bit felt left behind. Again, no fault of Matt's. And I remember having a conversation with my mom when it was time for me to decide where to go to college. And I was between 2 schools. I was between the University of Dayton, where my parents went, and Miami, where Matt was at. And I'll never forget, my mom said, "Sweetie, thanks for humoring me, but I knew the entire time where you were going to go to school." And looking back, I realized what she meant was, thank you for pretending to like my school, but I always knew you were going to go where Matt was going to school. And that's what I've realized reflecting on our friendship was, I was going to go to school wherever he went to school. While I loved my time in Miami and I made so many great friends, some of which are here, I was going to follow Matt wherever. And I think that's just a testament to how amazing a person he is, how genuine he is. And that's why I consider him my brother. And so, thank you. I still have a little bit more to go. And so, once again, you know, we were very studious. We joined the same fraternity. We spent our weekends doing philanthropy and many late nights at the library. But once again, the time had come for Matt to graduate, and I was still at Miami. But this time, I didn't feel left behind because I knew no matter what, from the start of my life to the finish, that he would always be there and he would always be my best friend. And then Lindsay came along. And you know what? Once again, I felt left behind. But no, Lindsay, I love you. I think you're amazing. And when your best friend gets married, in my opinion, there are really only two things you can ask for in his spouse. And that is, number one, do they love you? Love that person for who they are. And do they make that person happy? And I know Lindsay does both those things for Matt, and I know he does both those things for her, which I commend her because if you've hung out with Matthew, I swear he quotes Lord of the Rings every other minute. You know, he's got a big personality, but Lindsay puts up with him. But anyways, Lindsay, I love you. It's been great getting to know you. And that's the beautiful thing when a friend gets married is you gain another friend in the process. So that's all I have. I would just like to make 2 quick toasts. First, let me raise my Capri Sun. I would like to make a toast to Matt and Capri Sun friends. Fate brought us together in the beginning, but we choose to be friends until the end. To Matt. And then one more toast to Matt and Lindsay. Fate also brought them together, and they too also choose to be together until the end. But I've known Matt longer. Cheers to Matt and Lindsay. Thank you.
All right, everybody, give it up for Cole. At this time, I'm going to ask Lindsay to make her way to the dance floor, and Mark, please join her.
Most nights I try to pack, got you climbing on my back, saying, Daddy, when am I gonna see you again? You know I gotta go out on the road and get on with the show. So most nights your mama's gonna tuck you in. When you're missing me, look at the stars up there. I'll be wishing on the same ones to sing this Father's prayer. I hope you see the 7 wonders. I hope you sail the 7 seas. I hope you let the whole world in your heart, but you still got room for me. I hope you find a guy that treats you right. On your wedding night I'll raise a toast. Hope he understands I'll always be the man that loves you the most. Summer's gone and school is back. It's my turn to help you pack. I'll keep your room exactly how it is. I know you gotta go out on your own, so proud of you, you know. You're the best thing that this old man ever did. When I'm missing you and all the stars come out, I sing this prayer when the quiet gets too loud. I hope you see the 7 wonders. I hope you sail the 7 seas. I hope you let the whole world in your heart, but you still got room for me. I hope you find a guy that treats you right. On your wedding night I'll raise a toast. Hope he understands I'll always be the man who loves you the most. Trust your gut, hold your own, but allow for doubting too. Forgive the wrongs and love yourself, that's the hardest thing to do. If your back's against the wall, baby, come on home. I'm always here for you. And when you sing the 7 wonders, when you sail the
Give it up for Lindsay and her dad, Mark. All right, now let's have Matthew. Make your way out to the dance floor, please. Sherry, will you join Mark out there, please?
Come stop your crying, it will be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be here in my heart. Always. Why can't they understand the way we feel? They just don't trust what they can't explain. Well, I know we're different, but deep inside us, we're not that different at all. And you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. Don't listen to them, 'cause what do they know? We need each other to have to hold. They'll see in time. I know. When destiny calls you, you must be strong. I may not be with you, but you got to hold on. They'll see in time. I know. We'll show them together, 'cause you'll be in my heart. Believe me, you'll be in my heart. I'll be there from this day on, now
Let's give it up for Sherry and our little boy Matt. If I could ask now the married couples to make their way out to the dance floor and do an anniversary dance. So the married couples, we're gonna get everybody moving. So let's get the married couples out there on the dance floor. If you're not married, that's okay. We'll get you going in just a second. So married couples, make your way out to the dance floor, please.
Wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup.
All right, at this time, I'm going to ask that all of you that have been married fewer than 24 hours to please step to the side of the dance floor. Don't go sit down, though. Let's celebrate with everybody.
And I say yes, you look wonderful tonight.
All right, those of you who have been married less than a year, please step to the side of the dance floor.
Go to a party.
And if you've been married less than 2 years, please step to the side.
This beautiful lady is walking around with me. And then she asks,
We're going to bump it up a little bit. 5 years. If you've been married fewer than 5 years, please step to the side of the dance floor.
and I say yes, I feel wonderful tonight. I feel wonderful because I see the love right in your eyes. And no wonder
How about those of you married fewer than 10 years, please step to the side of the dance floor. Fewer than 10 years.
realize how much I love you.
If you have been married fewer than 20 years, please step to the side of the dance floor.
It's time to go home now, and I've got an aching head.
Let's go up to 30 years. Fewer than 30 years, please step to the dance floor. How about those of us watching? Let's give a round of applause to everybody that's 30 years and up.
And then I tell her,
Can we do our next cutoff at 40? 40 years, if you've been married fewer than 40 years.
say, my darling, you are wonderful tonight. Oh, my
Looks like we've got a few out there. How about 45 years? 46 years. All right, let's give it up for our winners. All right, at this time, I need to get all the Miami folks out on the dance floor. I need everybody who went to Miami out on the dance floor. Everybody look at the photographer. Look at the camera. If you can't see the camera can't see you. We're good. All right. Now let's get everyone out on the dance floor, please. We need to do a big group picture. I need everybody on the dance floor. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the photo, I believe. And now it's time to dance.
You know you make me wanna shout. Take my hand up and put my hand up and put my hand back and come on down. And if you ever leave me, I don't want nobody else. I said I want you to know. I said I want you to know right now. You know you make me wanna shout. You know you make me wanna lift my head up and put my head back and come on now, come on now, come on now, come on now, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, a little bit fucking now, 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 a little bit fucking now. Solo comenzando se acelera el pulso. Oh yeah, ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todo mi sentido va pidiendo más. Estoy que tomarlo sin ningún apuro. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firmo las paredes de tu laberinto, que se oye en tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi boca tus lugares favoritos. Déjame sobrepasar tus zonas de peligro, hasta provocar tus gritos y te olvides de pedirlo. Si te pido un beso, vendámelo. No sé qué estás pensando, llevo tiempo intentándolo. Mami, te estás tirándolo. Sabes que tu corazón no te hace bomba. Sabes que esa beba está buscando de mi mano. Me pruebas de mi boca para ver cómo te sabe. Quiero ver cuánto amor a ti te cabe. Yo no tengo prisa, yo me quiero dar el viaje. Empezamos lento, después salvaje. Pasito a pasito, suave suavecito, nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Cuando tú me besas con esa destreza, buscar en malicia con delicadeza. Pasito a pasito, suave suavecito, nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Y es que esa belleza es un rompecabezas, pero vamos a estar aquí tengo la pieza. Oye, despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Como las paredes de tu laberinto. I'm shaking in the breeze like tiger, man. I'm shaking the city like crazy. Haters blowing the face like thunder. I'm making the cake, so let's make it. I'm taking the game's mine. Yeah, I'm looking to change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might wanna say you ain't raps, they like saving time. I can dance all day, I'm too stuck. Yeah, I'm looking at something like a true player. A girl told me that a man that can dance might can possibly get down with a tool in his hand. Now I'm a ladies, let me see it vibrate. And when it's over, you gon' need your bird. Cause I'm a pro, make you bring your back low in the powder real fast, look like the purple like girl wobble it, and I'm wobbling. I see you moving your head, wobbling. We can go to the bed, straight ragged, and the girl say, man, like me, no right shit. Yeah, my soul is busy, but I can't help my flow ridiculous. Boy, got a gift like it gotta be Christmas. Swag on wrist like it gotta be gifted. The girls want cameras, and they want bitches, and they gon' frame us to see that. Let a little bit while I'm saying the scriptures, cause I hear you holding like a prayer in the temple. I move with a little pencil, that mind don't miss you, good like kiss you. Tell you damn lie, cause you got history. And I don't think I only think around these issues.
Lost in the sky, wondering why everyone else shines out. I came to life when I first kissed you. Best thing had his arms around you. Can make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. I was young, no one else said a shoe. Wandering the city street, facing the crowd, head looking down, lost in the sound of a lonely melody. Empty pockets and a roulette, always landing on a lost play. Just live for a spin, hope for a win, go all in, just to lose again. But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best thing has his arms around you and make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. Worst thing is just a long, long memory. Put a new heartbeat inside of me and make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. I was a boat stuck in a boat, never got the chance to touch the sea. But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best thing had his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. Worst thing is just a long, long memory. Put a new heartbeat inside of me. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours.
Lindsay, and I think we need to clear a little bit of space. I think we're going to do the bouquet. So I need Lindsay on the dance floor, and I need the unmarried ladies. So this means if you're an eligible bachelorette, if you do not have a ring on it, I need you on the dance floor in the middle. Everyone else make a circle around them. Where's Danielle? I think Danielle needs to be out there. I see you. Lindsay, do you want a countdown? I'm right here. Turn to your left. I'm right here. All right. Ladies, are you ready? Lindsay, are you ready? Watch out for that chandelier that you don't go straight up into it. All right. We're going to go on the count of 3, all right? 1, 2, 3.
Like the horns on my Silverado grill. And I buy the bar, double round the crown, and everybody's getting down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same. Cause I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say a horse ride cowboy. Everybody says, say a horse ride cowboy. But I don't give a dang about nothing. I'm singing and late blanking while the girls are drinking. I'm next down and I wouldn't trade a Leroy on my Chevrolet for your Escalade or your Freak Parade. I'm the only John Wayne left in this town. I'm a thoroughbred, that's what she said in the back of my truck bed as I was getting buzzed on suds out on some backcountry road. We were flying high, finding wine, having ourselves a big and rich time. I was going just about as far as she let me go. But her evaluation of my cowboy reputation had me begging for salvation all night long. So I took her out, gigging frogs, introduced her to an old bird dog singer, Willie Nelson song I can think of, and we made love. And I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say a horse ride cowboy. And everybody says, say a horse ride cowboy. Say a horse ride cowboy. Everybody says. All right, everybody. The next song is going to be my last one, and this Piano Man. I'm going to need everybody on the dance floor to circle up around the new happy couple. Lindsay and Matt, I need you on the dance floor. It's Piano Man time. Huh?
at the Hilton will be open until 2 a.m.
There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic engine. He says sometimes you play me a melody. I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and sweet and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke. But there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me. As a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la 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 la. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with David, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as a businessman, so they get stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sing us a song, you're a piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright.
I want to say a very big thank you and congratulations to Matthew and Lindsay. Let's give it up for the new Lens once again.
Only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Oh, if I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my heart.